Peace and bright blessings, guys. It's your Queen of Spades coming at you today. I hope all my royals are well. Definitely like, subscribe, and comment down below. Hit that notification bell so that you could be alerted whenever I upload new videos. And there's been a lot of talk on Miss Cynthia Bailey and Mr. Mike Hill. So, they seemed very happy, and I actually thought it might have lasted, but I'm hearing that they are actually divorcing 2 years later. So let's see. Okay, so this is a reading today on Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill. As far as I know, I've seen like posts and stuff about Cynthia Bailey dropping Mike Hill's last name on her social media. And he is like posting videos of him, out and about with other women. And neither one of them told each other happy anniversary when it came around. So these two popped out. Just put them to the side. Okay. So, okay, what was Cynthia's overall energy towards Mike Hill and their relationship, their marriage? What was Cynthia's overall energy towards Mike Hill and their marriage? Ooh. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. We need 2 more, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay, let me do the first 2 that popped out. So that's the Hermit that came out first. Okay. 7 of Spring next. Okay. Then the High Priestess. Okay. King of Autumn. Okay. 10 of Summer. Okay. So the Hermit, it says find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. And she did that too. This is her thoughts, her energy towards him and their marriage. Okay, so 7 of Spring, be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. Okay, yeah. Next card that popped out was the High Priestess. I got sage everywhere. The High Priestess. Trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. And she's that priestess, that High Priestess energy. The next card that popped out was the King of Autumn, and I feel like this is Mike Hill's energy. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything is going your way. A good person or company to work for. Hmm. Yeah, he's very opportunistic. Um, Ten of Summer. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So this, her overall thoughts and energy towards him in the beginning in their marriage was actually very positive, and she did see them, settling down for many years to come and just enjoying in, a life of abundance, a life of happiness, a life of, in a marriage of love and, business opportunities, just abundant wealth, happiness, joy, blissfulness. That's what she expected to be the outcome of her marriage. She certainly didn't expect it to just um, have to end so suddenly. But she picked up on some things from him. She picked up on some things from him energetically. And that leads me to ask this question. Is Cynthia Bailey empathic? Hmm, very much so. Did she sense narcissistic vibes and energy from Mike Hill early on? Mhm. That's a yes. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, she started sensing some things from him. Initially, she thought that, their relationship, their marriage would last a very long time, for years to come. But as she started picking up on all this different energy from him, yeah, it started to make her do a second guess as to, what direction she should go in. If she should stay with this and stick it out, or, if she should start initiating the plans to go separate ways. Um, yeah, because he's definitely this king of autumn. He's very charismatic. Most narcissists are. Um, Very charismatic and accomplished, gifted, compassionate, but they've got that other side to them that is toxic and um, it's like here, there, and everywhere. It's never stabilized intentions or energy from them. And yeah, I'm hearing short attention span, um, very lustful, very like not able to be committed. Um, yeah. So she started feeling that about him, sensing that about him from his actions and the way that he was carrying himself. It's very interesting. It's actually good that she spotted those different things early on. You know, she's not a spring chicken. She's a beautiful, classy older woman, probably in her 40s or 50s, possibly. She looked like she's still in her 20s or 30s, though. She looks really good. And she has been in relationships and she has seen and experienced some things. Sometimes it takes even people who have experienced lots of things, you know, quite a while to catch on to certain energies that they're feeling from others. People say, "Oh, women lie, men lie too." Yes, they do. Some do. Some do and some don't. But at the same time, energy never lies. You know, you can hide a lot by word of mouth from people, but energy doesn't lie. So that's very interesting. And I'm actually happy that she spotted those different signs early on and decided, you know, to do what she. Let me ask actually, but that's what I'm picking up energetically. Was Cynthia the one who called it quits on her marriage to Mike Hill? Hmm. Yep, that's a yes. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Next question. Okay. What was Mike's energy, towards Cynthia and their marriage? Thank you, Spirit. One more, please. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Hold on, guys. Let me get this card. Okay, guys, I'm back. So the first card that popped out on the floor was the Ace of Autumn. Okay. Next card that popped out was the Strength card. Okay. Next card that popped out was the Ten of Winter. Okay. Last card that popped out, the Queen of Winter. Okay. Ace of Autumn says a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so he's definitely an opportunist. Um, he saw this as an opportunity with Cynthia to, have a windfall of money. Um, very successful projects. Um, a happy change in his career because I promise you, I didn't hear anything about him before they started dating. I didn't even know he existed. Um, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, the strength card came out. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. And then the next card, Ten of Winter. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Queen of Winter. Strong, patient, self sufficient, and funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. Wow. Wow. Okay. He has a lot of opportunistic energy. And then I actually came across like a video by Tisa Tells, and she was talking about the situation with Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill, And basically, she was saying how, he was in a relationship with someone before he got with Cynthia, right before he got with Cynthia. And him and the woman he was in a relationship with, they had been together for a long time. And one of their pastimes was sitting together and watching Housewives of Atlanta. So it's just crazy because at some point, I guess he started to kind of like Cynthia through him and his, partner watching her on TV, and decided to go after her. And but the crazy thing about it is that, like, he knew her, he knew all that she had experienced and went through. um he knew a lot of things about her that the show, revealed, or let on about Cynthia Bailey. He knew a lot of ins and outs about her and decided to make a move based off of, his attraction for her, and also off of, you know, what he was able to see and find out about her in the different episodes of Housewives of Atlanta that he would watch with his then girlfriend. Um, so I can only imagine how she felt when he kind of moved on to Cynthia, and they had been watching her on TV for God knows how long before he decided to jump on the Steve Harvey show and be available as, a potential partner for Cynthia while, still in a relationship. Um, they weren't in a poly relationship, they were in a monogamous relationship, and he did all of this. And same with him and Cynthia. Um, you know, they were in a monogamous type relationship, and he's doing all this. Um, it's very interesting. It's just very interesting. Wow. It's very, very interesting. Tell you. We in the era where you got to do background checks on people nowadays. Got to do background checks on folks sometimes. So let's see. Okay. So, okay, let's make this into a pendulum question, because I think I just answered this, but what caused the rift in the relationship between Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill? Was Mike Hill cheating on Cynthia Bailey? Okay, that's a yes. Did Cynthia ever cheat on Mike Hill? That's a no. Did they have different ideals where marriage is concerned? Yep, that's a yes. These are things that have to be talked about ahead of time before marriage even comes into fruition. I've learned that over time. Like, things like this have to be discussed and panned out by the two people, entering into the relationship or the marriage. It's best to find out early on that you're not compatible rather than later, after nuptials are had and, said, and, you know, but it's never too late. So I'm just glad she caught this early on. Let's see. Okay, so the next is a tarot question. What is Cynthia Bailey's overall feelings towards Mike Hill in the here and now? Give me a 3 card pull, please, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. 2 more, please. Hmm. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So the first card that popped out was the Prince of Summer. Okay. Next card that popped out was Unity. The World. Queen of Autumn. And Renewal. Okay. So, Prince of Summer. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious. Mike Hill is definitely this Prince of Summer energy. Then there's Unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Okay. And what I'm hearing right off the bat is that he does get in and out of relationships and fall in love in his relationships very suddenly, very right off the bat. It's very fast, um, which is another, basically, that's another trait of narcissism. Um, Rushing things along into a certain type of, basically, to have it the way that that person would like it to be, without any real thought on any of the factors or any consequences um, that may come to either one of the people by moving too fast along in the partnership or relationship. Yeah, I feel like she's more of a traditional woman and he's not. Um, so it was urging her to, Spirit was urging her to find someone more of like mind because he just was not it. Yeah. This was this was this is her feelings towards him. She wanted unity with him, but they just couldn't agree on a lot of things where relationships and the idea of relationships in marriage is concerned. They weren't on the same page. Um, but she's dealing with in the here and now, having the world energy around her, which is a brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Her journey with him is complete, but she's still got some major things coming along, I'm hearing. And yeah, she's gonna definitely succeed. She just had to remove that energy from her life in order to even be able to have an opening to what she really wants and desires. So it mentions the Queen of Autumn: generous, stylish, gracious, practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Okay, so she's out here and she's just mingling and talking to people. Nothing real serious, but she definitely is moving on with her life. She's got, some big plans in store, and that's basically what she's focusing on. That and, you know, um, her family, her daughter, her daughter's father, Leon, it's her family. And, she has immediate family, sister, mother. Renewal. Review the past and the present so that you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. Yeah. And I feel like she's in a place of peace overall because she has not held on to judgment of Mike Hill. I think that she just released the situation. She's like, okay, fine, it's not working. We're on two different pages here, so I'm just going to let him go and I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to keep going. And that's actually the best way to be, the healthiest way to be. And she is doing that at this moment in time. What are Mike's overall feelings and energy towards Cynthia in the here and now? What is Mike's overall? Oh, goodness, overall, darn, feelings towards goodness, Cynthia in the here and now. Goodness, gracious. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. No. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let me let me get these cards. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys. So the first card that popped out was the Five of Winter. Okay. Next card that popped out was the Eight of Autumn. Okay. Next card that popped out was the Wheel. Next card that popped out was the Chariot. The last card that popped out was the Lovers. Okay, Five of Winter says, walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So he was the dishonest association that Cynthia decided to walk away from. Okay, Eight of Autumn says, do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. Yeah, I think that for the most part, this is her energy. The Eight of Autumn, she's focused on herself, her life, her career, things that she wants to do, business venture wise. And she's not really thinking about him or focusing on him. She released him, and that's it for her. Um, and he sees her doing these things, just focusing on bettering herself. And yeah, he's focused on something too, but it's like partially his career, and then partially just kind of like partying, just kind of being footloose, fancy free, just being with whoever he wants. Which everybody has a choice in life to do what feels right for them, and that's his choice. And Cynthia focusing on her career at this time is her choice. The will, it says delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Okay. It says the Chariot. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. So he's doing some celebrating of some accomplishments as well. Um, yeah, that definitely feels like his energy, the Chariot. And then the Lovers afterwards. True love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Um, I just really feel energetically that he's not looking for long lasting love. I don't feel like he wants a long term relationship. That's Cynthia's energy. She definitely wanted that with him. But he wasn't really he wasn't totally on deck. He wanted the abundance and possibly, the good love making and sexual encounters with her and um companionship. But as far as like actually having like a total committed relationship, I don't think that was his idea. But then why get married? But you know, that's just what I'm picking up intuitively. Okay, next question is a pendulum question. Okay. Is Cynthia in a peaceful space at this moment in time? That's a yes. Has Cynthia moved on and started dating others? Hmm, that's good. That's a yes. She is dating. Good job. Okay, that's good. Go out and see the world. You know, one monkey don't stop the show, you know? And I'm actually happy for her because she deserves happiness. She deserves peace of mind. She deserves a loving, committed relationship like she, ideally wants. Um, you know, But that's what I'm talking about. That's good. Okay. Um, so they're definitely Cynthia and Mike, they're definitely divorcing, right? Okay, that's a yes. Have they divorced already? Situation's kind of fresh, so I don't think so. Yeah, that's a no. They haven't divorced yet, but they definitely are. Has Mike moved on? That's a yes. Yep. Yeah, they just, two different types of energy from the both of them, two different ideals on love and marriage. And unfortunately, when you have a combination like that, because, you know, things may not have been discussed as in depth as they should have been beforehand, before the commitment took place. And because these things would have been found out, um, these things would have been found out ahead of time if they had discussed them. Unless someone was, it was discussed and someone was just being deceptive, which often happens as well. So it's crazy. Okay. Okay, the next question was, has Cynthia moved on? I asked that. Yeah, she definitely has. Okay. What is Mike Hill's overall outcome in this lifetime? What is Mike Hill's overall outcome in this lifetime? Give me a three-card pull, please, Spirit. Mm, mm, wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. First card that popped out, Four of Autumn. Okay. Then the Moon card, Justice. So the Four of Autumn says manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those who are less fortunate. So the divine is calling on him to give back to people who may be less fortunate. The moon says powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. And that wording came out for him before, letting go of worry and fear. Mm. I don't feel like he feels that he did anything wrong really in this marriage, in this relationship. But what he doesn't understand and realize is that he's been kind of moving the wrong way all along, in every relationship. It just did not handle any of the situations properly. He didn't close one door before opening another. Um, he just kind of like swiftly left each situation. Um, and that's why, unfortunately for him, justice will be in Cynthia's favor. Yeah. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. I think that Cynthia making the move and the decision to end the marriage was for the best. And I feel like he doesn't really feel like he did anything wrong. He's just like living his life, and he's going off of the fact that Cynthia actually ended the marriage and left him. But at the same time, what did you do to cause that? Um, he's not really looking at that. And he feels, not sad or remorseful or anything like that. He feels like finally I'm free, like to just, go all in and do whatever I want to do now. And he has that choice and that decision and opportunity to do that, but he will have to answer for certain inconsistencies within his line of communication with Cynthia, and he will have to answer for certain actions within his marriage and relationship with Cynthia. Um, yeah, he will. Even though she has moved on and she's not even really worried about him anymore, he definitely will have to answer to God, for the way that he acted in this marriage, and the way that he was moving before the marriage, and the way that he's moving now after the marriage. Um, just strikes me as a person, that just kind of goes with the wind of things, doesn't really think things through. Ooh, yeah, she's definitely gonna end up. Well, she is that queen of summer energy that's popped out. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. And I truly feel like that's the energy that she had where he was concerned. I think she was looking out for him. She was really caring and supportive of him. Queen of Summer, loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. Yeah, she's definitely empathic. And she was definitely there for him. Loving, comforting, emotional, just there for him. And I started noticing over time, like, even in the way that they spoke with each other, she started becoming like more cut edge, like more um sword like in her energy towards him. And I didn't know why that energy was there or what that was about, but now I understand. And so her leaving him was the best thing that she could have done in this marriage and with this union. Um, wow. Okay, last question. What is Cynthia's overall outcome going to be? What is Cynthia's overall outcome going to be? Give me a 3 card pull, please, Spirit. Mm, okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I'm in love with you. Okay. First one that popped out was the Queen of Spring. Okay. Then the Ace of Spring. Okay. Then the Ten of Spring. Okay. Then the Seven of Winter. Then the Ace of Winter. Okay. So, Queen of Spring, brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. That's definitely Cynthia's energy. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Yeah, that's definitely for Cynthia. Okay. Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Yep, that's Cynthia. All right. Wow. Ten of Spring. Ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So just as it said with the advice on the Queen of Spring card, basically to maintain a healthy balance between work and home life, that's a lesson that she's going to have to learn. She's going to have to move differently. She wants to be successful in this lifetime, even more successful than what she already is. I think that over time in her marriage, um, and I think that overall as a person, this is something that she has to fix, because she's looking for love, she's looking for completion, and as a result of her looking for her partner, um, to basically share a lifetime with, and her wealth with, and her riches with, um, and happiness, have happiness, joy, and unity with this partner that she's seeking, she can tend to lose herself and lose sight of herself and her own goals, and her own sense of direction and where she wants to go in this lifetime. And she starts heavily focusing on the partner and them as a unit together. But you cannot lose your individuality as a woman. You cannot. And she tends to do that. And so that's something that she's going to have to work on. Don't lose yourself completely, Cynthia. You have to find a balance, um, between having a partnership, having the career of your choice, and then just being you and being able to take time and space to do what you want to do as a person and as an individual. And, like really pursuing things that you want to pursue, whether, in a relationship or not, but also being careful not to make hasty choices and decisions while in this partnership or marriage with someone else, making hasty choices and decisions that could eventually hurt um, you or your business opportunities. So this is a lesson she's learning now, and she's receiving. She's open to it, and she's trying to move forward into better space. She is at peace, and not really holding any grudges or anything against Mike Hill. So that's a good thing. That's a win-win. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, Seven of Winter. Yeah. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. Yeah, and that's it, what I just spoke. She needs to definitely be more balanced in her life, and not allow partners to come into her life and throw her off her square, which is what she's done in the past. And I think she's moving on in a better light. Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Yeah. So she's definitely going to pull out her vault of ideas and um, business venture ideas and opportunities, and she's going to revisit them, and she's going to start actually pursuing some of the things that she either put on hold or halted in totally and completely to, give her marriage total and complete time and attention, which in one sense, it's nothing wrong with that, but you definitely got to have something to yourself too. You definitely have to know who you are, where you want to go, and what you're trying to accomplish in this lifetime. And for the most part, she knows where she wants to go and what she wants to do in life. She has lots of different ideas, but she can tend to put them on hold and actually halt her life personally, to focus on her relationship. And you shouldn't have to die just so that your marriage can live. You shouldn't have to, be chopped into tiny pieces and you squeezed out of those pieces to fit someone else's thinking inside of you, or someone else's ideals for you inside of you. And yeah, over time, I think that she has learned or she's learning that valuable lesson, and she has seen what, just sacrificing yourself totally and completely can do to you as an individual, as a woman, as a mother, as a partner. You become a shell of yourself. hmm Yeah. So yeah, that's uh that's what I have for you guys for the Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill reading. She's gonna be all right. Um, yeah, she's gonna do well in her life. And definitely, leave some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. Very informational. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Peace and bright blessings.